Hi. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm finally doing it. I am thrilled, nervous, excited, a lot of feelings. I'm sweating. It's just me and my cats in here, but I'm mostly excited. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. This is something that I wanted to do for like 10 years, but one of those things where I'm like I'd love to run a marathon one day, but I knew it was never actually really gonna happen. That's how I felt about YouTube. But then 3 years ago, I started my own business as a freelance hair and makeup artist for weddings. And then I began to seriously consider it and think, maybe this is actually something I could do. Because if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, follow me here. I don't know how to edit yet, so hopefully I can figure out how to put my handle on the screen somewhere. If you follow me on that Instagram, you know that I do like a lot of IGTV videos. I go live to share things. I actually, way back in the day, I used to do this thing called Fun Fact Friday. If you've been with me since Fun Fact Friday, comment below. I think I'm supposed to tell people to comment down below. But yeah, so I would do this thing called Fun Fact Friday, where I would just share makeup tips and tricks and things like that, and just little things like that. I share product recommendations, blah, 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 blah. And sharing all that, doing this has been so fun for me. I love talking and I love sharing things that I love. I love sharing things that I'm interested and passionate about. So I do that a lot on that Instagram. But the problem is, from my perspective, if I'm going to Instagram, I'm just going to scroll. Like, I'm not really wanting to sit down and watch a 5 or 10 minute video from someone. And so I can understand if people don't want to see that from me. Personally, that's not why I go to Instagram. If I want to watch a 5 or 10 minute video, I go to YouTube. And there's always a voice in the back of my head that has been saying, just do it. You love YouTube. And there's reasons why I didn't. And they were really just excuses. So the first excuse that I was telling myself is that YouTube is already overly saturated. Like, there's already enough people doing YouTube. Especially when it comes to hair and makeup, that is a huge sector of YouTube. There are so many beauty influencers and makeup artists that are so talented that I watch all the time. And so I thought, I can look at those people and think I am not as good as them. There are just people on YouTube that I thought were quote unquote better than me at makeup or at plants or lifestyle or fashion, whatever. So I was believing that I wasn't qualified enough. So that was my first excuse. The second excuse that I've always given myself is that I don't have the time. YouTube, from what everyone has told me, is a massive amount of work, and I have a full-time job. I am a school social worker full-time, and like I said earlier, I have my own makeup and hair business that takes up almost every weekend. So that was another excuse I was giving myself, is that I don't have the time to do this. And the third excuse for why it's taken me over 10 years to try this is because I was scared. And honestly, I'm still scared. I'm like literally sitting alone in my room, and I feel very nervous, and my chest is tight, but I'm also really, really excited. So it was a few weeks ago that I was having these thoughts again, thinking, I think I was watching a YouTube video and thought, oh my gosh, that just looks so fun. And immediately, the same thought patterns that I've always gone down before or had before, the negative self-talk was happening. I was just being like really, really nasty to myself, honestly, saying like, you're not good enough. No way you could do that. You're not as fun as that person. You're not qualified, blah, 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 blah. It's exhausting being so mean to ourselves. But this time I stopped myself. So like I mentioned, I'm a social worker, and I can, and if you're in the mental health field, maybe you can relate to this. I can be really good at giving other people advice, telling them what I think they need to do, using therapy techniques, all that. But when it comes to myself, easier said than done, I'll say. And I am human just like everybody else, and I can be really negative to myself. But when it came to this time a few weeks ago, when I was thinking, no way you can do this, you can't do YouTube, like you're not good enough, there's already enough people, don't even try, I stopped myself. I stopped those thoughts and I challenged myself, and I asked myself, what is the worst thing that could happen if you went for it? And I think the worst thing that could happen from if I try is that no one watches. That's the worst thing that could happen. And then I asked myself, okay, well, what's the best thing that could happen? And to me, the best thing that could come from this is that I help other people grow in their confidence, and that they grow in their ability to empower themselves and love themselves, and that I could create a community here, like a community where people are doing that for each other and encouraging each other, and that they would come to my videos to feel empowered and to feel happy and joyful. And that is what I love, because I have YouTubers like that I watch, that I know if I go to their channel and I watch their videos, that I'm gonna have a good time, that I'm gonna be entertained, or I'm gonna learn something new. And I so desire to do that and to provide that for someone else. Even if it's just one person, then I would consider this a success. So after I asked myself that, I was like, you gotta do it. You just gotta try, because you know the worst thing that can happen is not that bad, and the best thing that could happen would be incredible. You know, comparison is such an easy trap to fall into, and it kept me from doing this for so long. And oh my gosh, am I gonna cry? This is so funny. I don't know why I'm tearing up right now. Oh my gosh. I'm a real YouTuber because I'm crying on camera. Like I was saying, comparison is a really easy trap to fall into. And it kept me from doing this for a really long time. But I am really proud of myself. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying. I need to pull it together. Okay. I'm really proud of myself. So even if this goes nowhere, I am proud of myself for believing that I can do this. I know that we all struggle with comparison. There's not a single person in the world that doesn't in some way struggle with comparison. And, you know, as a mental health professional, I am really wanting to challenge myself on that and not let that be the story of my life. One Direction reference, anyone? So here I am. I'm going for it. I still have doubt, and I'm still nervous, and there is still that voice in my head telling me that this is stupid and I'm gonna fail. But I'm also choosing to believe that I have something valuable to bring to the table, and that I have the ability to help create a community of folks that feel empowered to do the things that scare them, even if that's just trying out something new with makeup, right? Like that's what I would love, is a community of people that feel empowered to try things that scare them, even if that's just trying out a new style or a new makeup thing or a hairstyle or a craft. Like, I don't even know, but that is the community that I desire to be part of. So you might be wondering what this channel is going to be, because what I'm saying is like kind of a broad, what is this going to be? That's the big question, right? Well, I am also wondering what it's going to be. So same. And I've been brainstorming the past few weeks and writing down every idea I have. And I have a ton of ideas. I just don't know if you'll like them, right? And this YouTube channel, yes, I'm doing it for myself to kind of challenge myself to say you can do something that scares you. But I'm also doing this for you. I'm doing this for my friends and family and strangers that have been following me for years, that come to me for advice, which I'm so honored with. That there's so much more that I love and want to talk about. Like, I know I've said this a million times, but like plants and my cats. I'm rambling because I'm nervous. Can you tell? Like I said, my whole goal with this is to help people feel capable, empowered, and to have fun. That is my dream goal for this channel. So I would love it if you would join me in this little channel community that I really want to make. I really do want to make things that you want to see. That is where my passion lies, is in helping other people and educating and sharing. That is like just the best thing for me. And if you want to be a part of this community, this family that I would love to cultivate here, please hit the subscribe button because I want you here. This has been just a really crappy year. I was going to say that in a nicer way. This year has sucked. It's been a really hard and trying time for so many of us. And I know that I'm personally really craving community and connection. I have a really incredible support system, like I said earlier, of family and friends, and I am still craving community. And so I know that there are people out there that don't feel as supported, and I would love to be community for you on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm just thrilled at the idea that this could be a place of connection for us all. I'm going to be posting every Friday at 6 p.m. And I might post more if I'm feeling incredibly motivated. Gosh, so, okay, that's all for today, I guess. I just wanted to introduce myself. Did I ever say my name? I'm Ashley. Yeah, hi. I'll get better at this. Well, I'm not going to promise that. Who knows what's going to happen, but maybe I'll start introducing myself at the beginning of the video, not the end. But I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like, comment, do whatever the heck you want. But I'm so honored and excited to be here. I'm sending you so much love and so much gratitude from my little corner here in Virginia. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hi, Mabel. Hi, Mochi. Love you, girls. Can you say bye? Probably not. I'm going to tell you what this channel is not going to be. How to organize, how to clean. I can barely get around my own room. Freak.